Hello and welcome to our Adaptive Recreation Swim Buddy staff training. My name is Daniel Lassick. I am a certified therapeutic recreational specialist, and I'm also assistant program director for adaptive recreation here at the YMCA of South Florida. I work alongside with Ida Pierda and Jocelyn Lara, and today we're going to go over some techniques uh, that we can use and utilize while working with kids with special needs on a pool deck setting. All right, I hope that you will take away some skills that you can utilize in the next time that you'll be working in the pool on a pool setting with our kids with special needs within the YMCA. Thank you. All right, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the process today here at Swim Buddies. The first thing that you're going to have to do is pair. Remember, before the class starts, you have to be on the pool deck within 10 minutes before the class starts, ready, pool ready, ready to enter the water, okay? This is an example of how that's going to look. You're going to have to look for the tents on the pool deck. And you're going to ask Ida or myself or the whiteboard that should be presented outside there with your and look for your name and see who exactly you're going to be working for. So this is the first part, which is pairing. After pairing, we're going to do the introductions. And this is a great an opportunity to say hello to all the participants, and we repeat their names and say hi, so and so, and it's a great way to start our programming. So on some of these slides, I have videos, so I will be playing them. Again, I just want to show you the process of how Swim Buddies looks like today and what you can expect.
Because during summer camp we do have swim lessons and they go to swimming. So these counselors are getting an in-service training because it will look very similar to swim buddies.
As you can see, it's a great opportunity for one of the YMCA staff to be speaking to the parents and also the participants as we're doing the introductions. This is when the class officially starts with the introductions.
Because during summer camp we do.
Right, after we're done with the introductions, you're going to hold your participant's hand with a hand over hand open palm policy, and you're going to walk to the edge of the pool, as you guys can see here. Sometimes a participant may be a little nervous into the water. It's okay. That's why we're here to assist and provide support. And here's a visual example of how that looks like of everybody sitting on the edge of the pool. Some more pictures. So some of our participants would like to get in the water before the swim instructor actually begins the class, and that's all right. And you could begin some of your exercises that you reviewed on the progress note card before class started. You see, there are some participants in the water already, and they got their class going as everybody else is still waiting by sitting on the edge of the pool. Again, if you feel as a participant would like to get in the water as long as they are safe, and one of the YMCA staff gives the okay, by all means, feel free to build rapport, start having fun, and work on some of those exercises that you know that you're going to target today. Again, some pictures here from Swim Buddies classes.
Nice, good job.
Very cool, very nice.
Eight, 9, 10. Great job,
These
Carlos.
are
I
both
love that. That was amazing.
YMCA staff and volunteers. The swim instructors are wearing the black long rash guards, and everyone else is essentially a volunteer or a part-time YMCA staff member. Here's one of our volunteer leads, and he is using the wristband visual schedule with one of our swimmers to communicate. Very awesome and very helpful technique as well. Hopefully this video can show, but this is a short example of a physical prompt for a participant or a buddy that needed some help performing kicks. There is a behavior management portion of this training. You may have already gone over it, and if you haven't, then we will review it shortly after this Swim Buddies overview training video. Real quick, sorry for stopping the video, but also pay attention to how the volunteer is counting as he's doing the physical prompt. Super important and very key note. This is an example of how to do it in the water. Right after the class is done, the participants, you hold their hands, you walk over to their parents, they grab the towels, and now it's time for your 15-minute break, but also your progress notes. So these are pictures of how the progress notes process looks like. We obviously have some snacks for the participants and you volunteers as well. And this is just how that looks like. Everybody, you're going to have to write down the progress note cards and the skills that your swimmer worked on. Those are the progress cards. Here's a picture of some volunteers doing the progress cards. Now, after the progress cards, of course, you're ready to take your break, and then before the next class starts, and then you're going to begin with the pairing. Make sure you know who you're working with for the next class, and then get ready for the introductions, and then the whole process starts again. Just to remind you, we have 3 classes, and that's just an overview of one session and how it looks like. All right. Now, let's say that we get rained out one of these days. Could be today. The weather is just not looking too well, and we're just gonna get called out of the pool. Volunteers are still expected to stay the entire time, and so are staff. But what we're gonna do is we go indoors, depending on what building we're in site, and we're gonna have our rainy day schedule. And during our rainy day schedule, we go over some of the swimming techniques, skills, play some games with the buddies, the participants, the lifeguards, and so forth. And it's a really cool opportunity to really get the most out of our Swim Buddies Day, despite the weather being rainy outside. So this is a neat way for us to get creative, participate, have fun, and also make sure that our families get the most out of Swim Buddies. We rarely cancel Swim Buddies unless it's a hazard to be outdoors, but for the most part, we just usually have a rainy day or indoor schedule with everybody. As you can see, that's me going over some of the swim safety skills with the participants, and they are with their parents or with a volunteer.